You'll never find another love like mine. One who loves you the way I do. She holding. Whew. Choke no joke. We outside, baby. You know what it is. Y'all joining me after I done ran 2 miles already before I clicked on. That's why I came on a little late, pushing the time back. Had to get that run in. A little windy right now. Catching my breath. CC Crippen in the building. Michelle Jensen in the building. I just want to keep walking behind her. That booty looks so good. She's gonna have me distracted, so I gotta go the other way. Michelle Frizzy in the building. Choke no joke. Buenos dias. Bonjour. We in the building. We in the building. Rain on me is in the building. Tasha, if you're wet. Choke no joke. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Oh, look what the cat done dragged in. Bert. Look what the cat done dragged in. My man Bert is back. Bert, what it do? You staying focused out there? You been working out? Eating right? Looking out for the family? Brian, what up? Choke no joke. I'm already 2 miles in. Told y'all I'm gonna start training for this Thanksgiving marathon. Kev V in the building. EMC's here. Eric in the building. What up? Betty Booty Baby's here. They coming in, hit that like button. Let them know I'm on. Hit that like button. Good morning, buenos dias, bonjour. As you can see, I'm sweating already, but I feel good. Get some pull-ups and some push-ups. We in the building. We in the building. They still coming in. Don't look good for Keefy D. Time will tell. So I just did an interview last night, y'all. You know, it's been a while since I did a sit down whole interview about, you know, me and my career. The last one I did was Big Boy Neighborhood. You know, when I go on Beehive, that'd be more about current events. But I sat down with the guard show yesterday. 3-hour interview. 3 hours. And is it interesting? Boy, is it interesting. You know, it's been a long time since I talked about a lot of the stuff that we talked about because we went back to the beginning and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it was like a live audience. There was so many people in the room. So y'all gonna hear a lot of reaction to, you know, responses, questions, and I'm telling y'all, this is one for the books. I promise you. It's gonna be interesting to see if they air it, because you know me. Even before I started the interview, I told them that I was gonna keep it PG. You know, I was gonna be politically correct during this interview because I didn't want any of it to get cut out. And I hate doing interviews and all I'm doing is speaking the truth and my opinions, and people be so scared of the powers that be that I'm not supposed to speak freely. That's why I don't be doing these interviews. So I told him, you know, I told Ray Daniels that from the beginning. Yo, I'm gonna keep it politically correct. I'm not gonna be choke no joke on here. And spider webs. Uh, and they assured me that the interview will air as is, and they wouldn't censor me. Look, damn spider, I walked into the spider web. Now look, the spider is on my damn shit. This thing won't get off. watch these spiders. That's what I probably got bit with before. I still see the spider web on it. Yeah, but they assured me that it's going to air as is. So, and they, you know, they asked me to come back for another part because it was so much, you know, Ray had a lot of opinion on some of the things that I was saying. So it wasn't like we was jumping from subject. I mean, you know, for me, just him asking the question and me giving the answer, a lot of stuff got stuck on some of the answers that I gave, or, you know, some of the opinions and stuff, you know, topics that I discussed. We got stuck on a lot of stuff. So I got lost in a lot of train of thought and didn't get to finish a lot of the stuff that I was saying because he would jump in and either elaborate on it or get me to go deeper. You know, it's a hell of a good interview. And I promise you, if it just go as is, it's probably gonna be the best interviews for the year. If it get to censoring and chopping and all that to appease these nut-hugging ass niggas out here, it'll be just like all these other interviews that I do, where people take out the best stuff. And y'all never get to see it. That's the shit niggas will play when I'm gone. Or whoever I was talking about died. Then they'll be like, yo, remember Choke said this? But, oh my God, I'm telling you, it's a great interview. Because there was a couple of jigaboos in the building. Hey, y'all know how I get. Well, shout out to everybody over at the Guard Show. Jack Dance. Ray Daniels. Rick the Negotiator. Rick the Negotiator. I don't know why Rick was sitting there. Rick was like, in the beginning, he was in it. After a while, it was just me and Ray. That nigga like, niggas ain't gonna say I said nothing. I'm the negotiator. I can't have no parts of this goddamn conversation. I got some negotiation to do. I had a good run today, buddy. I think I gotta get out here a little earlier, because even now, that sun is beaming. Like Willie beaming. I gotta go over here and get some pull-ups. Everybody in the shade but me. Perry Jones, what up? PJ. But I like Ray, and I like his perspectives on things. I don't mind people being the devil's advocate. You know what I'm saying? Because it gives me it opens the floor for me to elaborate and express express how I feel and my, clear up my thoughts so people could see things from a different perspective instead of just a perspective of being a fan. Crystal Hope, what up? Okay, y'all. Now I could kick it. These goddamn bugs be making me don't want to come outside and work out. But yeah, y'all look out for that Joke No Joke on the Guard show. Coming soon. I don't know when they dropping it. Uh, as you know, we just filmed it yesterday. But I'm sure they'll be chopping that one up quick. Felicia Fee in the building. I'm sweating like crazy right now. I hope y'all worked out today. If not, plan on working out today. Please do a little something for yourself, for your body. Even if you go walk, that's bare minimum. For 10 minutes. You ain't got to do much, but do something. So, on the Young Thug trial, the drama continues with that. What's going on now with the trial is they keep dropping these motions and stuff. So, what we've been waiting for was to find out. Remember, they suspended the proceedings or put them on hold until they figure out the situation with Judge Glanville, if they're going to recuse him off the case or not. But remember that Brian Steele and others have put in a motion to not only recuse Judge Glanville, but recuse Fulton County uh, overall for being involved in a decision on recusing Judge Glanville. So what happened was they assigned, oh, that was a pretty butterfly. Um, they assigned, I can't think of her name now, but another judge from Fulton County to uh, overlook the recuse motion for Judge Glanville, and then they filed a motion so she couldn't do it because she's part of Fulton County, and she denied the motion. Like, no, I'm going to I'm going to make the decision. And no, we deny y'all for y'all motion to excuse Fulton County and me from uh, making this decision, and I'll be making the decision. So then, I don't know if it was in the same motion, but Brian Steele also had a motion that he didn't think she can be non-biased because she donated. Not only do she work for him and Judge Glanville's her supervisor, but um, he donated to her campaign $2,000 to her. I mean, to 2000. She donated to Judge Glanville's campaign for when he was running $2,000. So they was trying to say, that's kind of making, she's still biased. You know what I'm saying? So she overruled all that shit and denied it, and so now she's going to make the decision on if Judge Glanville is going to stay on the case or not. Now, if that happens, then the trial will continue, and I think they probably try to go to the Supreme Court to appeal uh, um, that rule, and and still try to get him off the case. But if if all fails and Judge Glanville gets back on his case and this trial continues, all hell gonna break loose for that girl, Kayla Bumpus. If everything continues and goes back, and then he goes back to that hearing with her for telling the defense about that secret meeting, oh, he gonna get her ass back. Her all that reckless talking on YouTube and interviewing Woody and Thug's sister and putting them green hearts, fucking green hearts, so all color hearts. She want to put slime hearts on her and her chat. Put the green hearts, y'all. Let them put this judge back on that goddamn back on this case. If he don't get recused off this case, boy, oh boy, you think we saw a shit show already? It's yo. Yes, I watched Kayla live the other day. All I could do is shake my head. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? Cloud chasing, cloud chasing. She knew what she was doing with them green hearts. I know she knew she was doing with them green hearts. Like when Woody was like, she was like, hey y'all, put up the what you call it, the green hearts for Woody. He like, hell no. What you mean green hearts? Don't put no green hearts up for me. Like, girl, what you trying to do? She's like, no, green is my favorite color. No, you being funny, shorty. You being funny. And you up here on the goddamn joint with Young Thug's sister. Talking about green is your favorite color. Okay. And you knew them for years and all this other shit. Okay, shorty. OG Patrice in the building. What up? Cause and I'm willing to bet that they gonna they're not gonna remove Judge Glanville off this case. I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna do it. I think the whole fix is in. Because if they remove him from the case and they put another judge on there, they're gonna have to call a mistrial. How a judge gonna come pick up a case that's been going on for a year and a half and just jump in the middle of it? Like, I just don't see that happening. When she denied them to remove him from the case, I mean, denied them for her to make a decision or Fulton County to make a decision. I'm like, it's getting ready to go. It's getting ready to go bad, and it's going to get real personal in that courtroom. If that judge stay on and they continue and they go back, boy, we're about to see the best show on TV. A sniper in Charlotte, North Carolina, today on the loose. I'll look into that. He said it's been personal since day one. I don't know if it's been personal since day one, but it's definitely personal now. I'm telling you, watch if this dude Judge Glanville stay on this case. How much you want to bet that girl Kayla Bumpus is going to be held in contempt and they going to send her to jail? Watch. She screwed herself. She screwed herself big time. Yeah, the judge's name was Rachel. You like hearing the birds, Sandra Love? Respectfully choke Ray Daniels, an extreme J fanboy. So it's going to be edits to the interview. He's a clown. Hey, yo, I ain't going to say he's a clown, but he is definitely a fucking J fan. I said, yo, nigga, you know I call niggas like you? I said, nigga, I call niggas like you the jigaboos. Y'all love y'all some jigger, boo. That's y'all boo. Y'all love y'all some jigger and shit. But I could tell he was a big J fan. That's why I know. I can't. I just I don't know. He had Dame on there, so but Dame ain't me, and Dame ain't me. You know what I'm saying? So that's funny you say that because I picked that up. I didn't know he was a big J fan like that, but I found out after the goddamn the first hour because it's even a point in there in the interview where I be like, yo, why you keep talking about Jay? Like that nigga, he do love him some Jay-Z, boy. He love him some Jay-Z, boy. He do. You right about that. Whoever said that. I ain't gonna say he a clown, but he do love Jay. Like, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Can you imagine me doing an interview with a super Jay-Z fan? I'm not saying he's a super Jay-Z fan, but I'm just saying it. Can you imagine me doing an interview with somebody that just they look at the Jay-Z before they got to the end of the Wizard of Oz? If you know my analogy on the Wizard of Oz, he know Jay on the yellow brick road. He ain't get to see Jay behind the curtain after the end of the movie. He's still thinking the great Oz is a god. He didn't get a chance to pull the curtain back and see he's a midget. But I'm telling y'all ain't yo. Even for me, I don't think I never did no interview. You know why this one is probably gonna be one of the best ones is because I got much more wisdom, knowledge, maturity, and clarity on the whole situation uh, with the whole Rockefeller thing with Dame. Because remember back when in the early 2000s, when I was telling everybody that Rockefeller broke up over Aaliyah, everybody would get mad at me and say it wasn't true and all this other shit. And until Dame, I think like last year, uh, maybe last year or 2 years ago, within the last 3 years, Dame finally came out and said that it was because he took Aaliyah, right? But when I said it 20 years ago, you know, I was so, yo, Cho, you don't know what you talking about, da 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 da. Even though I was right there with them, right? So, um, to do like a whole interview and going from the back to now and talking about it with so much clarity and so much more that came out, and Dane being more vocal about it instead of, not being vocal, thinking that these niggas is gonna come around and let him get back down and shit. Me, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm not kissing no ass, hoping you gonna come around. I'm gonna continue being me. If you gonna fuck with me, you gonna fuck with me. But I ain't kissing no ass and begging for forgiveness for something I didn't do for you to still shit on me anyway. And that's what I feel like Dame did. He did that whole apology. He was quiet for 20 years. He wouldn't tell the truth till he come and find out from seeing the uninterview on Vlad saying how it was a conscious effort and they made a strategic plan to box him out the industry and blackball him for him to come out and tell the truth. Me, I was going to tell the truth from the beginning because why sit there and hide it to protect the nigga that's fucking trying to damage you? Fuck them niggas. They gonna do what they gonna do with they regardless. So what you protecting them for? Just to get back in the circle with them? Nah. Why would you want to be back in the circle with them? And so now that's why you see Dame is, more vocal now because he already know it. It don't make no sense kissing these niggas ass. They blocked him out, they played him, and he had to hear them say it to believe it. Niggas' actions showed me. I believe your actions. You ain't got to tell me. If you did an interview with a Jay fan, would you be biased or would you remain fair as an interviewer, Choke? I'm always fair. I'm not going to be biased. I'm always fair. The truth ain't me being biased. So if we said Jay-Z's one of the best rappers, yeah, I agree with that. Do I love Jay-Z as a artist? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now, just I don't want to give the interview away, y'all, because y'all see it. But it's certain things that I said in the interview that you may take it as I'm being biased, but if you wasn't there, then you don't know. So it may look like I'm biased, but I'm never going to be biased. If he was a sucker, he a sucker. But that's just my opinion. That ain't being biased. Cho down there was playing chess until he got on his feet. My brother Cho, a lot of people don't know how important you are to hip hop, and nobody ever did what you did, filming the history of our culture. Salute to you, my brother. Thank you very much. That is talked about in that interview. What you just said, that's definitely talked about that in the interview. My bad, y'all. Somebody called. Put my shit on Do Not Disturb. Choco. Like I'll go back to before break dancing. Niggas just doing the robot. Hold on, I gotta get another set in. Hey, what's up, bro? That's how you get that money. I gotta walk some more. I don't know how that grass is wet. Must have rained overnight. Sure, no joke. It's feeling good out here. Make sure y'all get out and walk today. Even if you walk to the supermarket, to the corner store, around the block a few times. Get out here and get your steps in. Burn some of that food you ate off last night. As I say, somebody playing that old Fabulous. I like deny it. I'm a fucking rider. You don't want to bang with me. Huh. Okay, that's right. Yeah, I'm a fucking rider. You don't want to bang with me. I got the whole hang with me. You don't fucking hang with me. Look at your head. Push on right. Yeah, look, you know. They look like they trying to have a little pool party back there. I'm the straight MOG. Yeah, get it in the air. Get it in the air. Get it in the air. They partying over here, baby. Choke ready to go climb over the gate. Like, what's up, cuz? What's up, cousin? It's your favorite cousin. Oh, it's a pool party this weekend, y'all. I might go live from a pool party this weekend. For somebody y'all all know and love. They're having a little shing ding at their house this weekend. So I might let y'all know. So y'all could join me live. You know the eye candy will be in the building. There's gonna be a sexy one too. Promise you that. This will be a sexy pool party this weekend. I did more than 3 miles today. Just need to get a couple of push-ups in there. But yeah, getting back to the Young Thug thing. I 100% agree that the judge should be taken off the case. Let me first say that before anything else I say. I agree 110% that Judge Glanville should be removed from the case. It is definitely, he's been biased with the prosecution for a long time now, before it became blatantly obvious to the public. Everybody, now everybody can see that he's like overly biased. That's why it's weird. Excuse me. That's why things are where it is now. But for the sake of good TV, I kind of want him to stay on the case. Just for the sake of the drama. And it's like he's a cast member now. Like, I don't want them to kill off the judge yet, man. Don't take the judge off the show. It's like he a cast member now. And I kind of like seeing them go back and forth with him and Mr. Steele and you know, all that. Like, it was good TV, but legally in real life, yeah, he needs to be recused from the case. He needs to really step down because he has too much of a strong relationship with these two women. I feel like he probably was boning one of them, if not both of them. You know what I'm saying? But it just doesn't he doesn't give me a fair, like he's giving a fair trial at all. And it's not that I feel like he got something against Young Thug or Brian Steele. I just think that he got some type of alleged, I had some type of alleged intimate relationship, I believe, with Miss Love or Miss Hilton. Because some of the stuff that he do, you could tell he's just doing it in their favor. And it's like, some of them calls he been making to give a good analogy of like the thoughts in my head, it's like he ruled on certain shit and the defense favor as if he didn't want to go home to some bullshit, as if he lived with them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like some of the stuff I seen him rule on, it just felt like he ruled on it just because he didn't want to hear their mouths type of thing. Knowing that he should have been ruling in the for the defense, because they will continue with their argument after he may have already, you know, started leaning towards the defense being right. But Your Honor, and all right. Sustained. Like, god damn, yo. So I don't know, man. And then that ex parte meeting showed very much so that he's biased, going to sneak off and having a meeting with them. And that's what I'm saying. That's something that you do when you fucking somebody. Pardon my French. You take those type of chances when you're not thinking with the right head. Those is penis decisions. Those ain't brain decisions that he was making. Like, you know what you're doing is illegal. You know you don't supposed to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? And you go and you take that risk and you the judge? Come on now. You not thinking with the right head, buddy. He didn't get away with it. That's why they got all these motions going on. He in front of the whole world right now. You think we watch it? Imagine people that went to law school. Imagine real lawyers and judges and and prosecutors all around the world that's watching this. We watching it because of Young Thug. There's a whole different people that's watching this on a legal level. And some of them probably even got their students studying this. Like for us, this is just hip hop. For people in the legal world, this is the biggest trial in a long time. And you seeing all this foul stuff going on, right? What you call it? Right in front of the cameras. Like when they tried to put when he held Brian Steele in contempt. Y'all remember that day? And like 30 goddamn lawyers showed up to the courtroom. "30 goddamn lawyers showed up to the courtroom." That go to show you how many people's watching. So, like I said, for the drama part of it, I would love to see this guy stay on it. But he should definitely be removed from it. But we should know shortly, just like we should know shortly about Diddy. Diddy got days, y'all. Choke, he appears to be zesty, to be that type of a guy, a judge that real good friends with the state. He could be too. That could be true. But Diddy got a few days, man. Like I told y'all, that nigga's not seeing Christmas. He ain't seeing Thanksgiving. He ain't seeing Halloween without that indictment. It's coming real soon. But know that he ain't going down by himself. They gonna lock up a few people to ensure they get their testimony, like Gunner and Woody. You gonna have a few people that's gonna be looking like Gunner and Woody out here, getting famous for sitting up there, being involved in the case. Diddy joint gonna be star-studded. That and the Tupac trial, we got some good stuff going on this year. Hey, how you doing? Diddy is short. And people out here mad at him. He's out here water rafting. He's out here water rafting. That nigga ready to go to jail. Nigga, I'll be at fucking Six Flags right now. Fuck all y'all. You playing? Nigga might go. Can you imagine if R. Kelly knew he was getting ready to go to jail for all that time? You'd have seen that nigga white water rafting too. Parasailing, everything. Nigga trying to kill himself. Nigga going cliff diving. Nigga doing all the dangerous shit. If I was Diddy, I'll be on top of a bridge right now. Getting ready to go bungee jumping on Instagram Live. Y'all mad? Y'all mad? Y'all mad? I would not be caring about what people thinking. You stupid? They get ready to go to jail forever. Niggas is mad at me because I'm white water rafting? Shit, nigga. I'll be backstroking in the pond in front of the White House. Y'all mad? Y'all mad? Stupid? Matter of fact, I'm gonna wear my Diddy shirt, my old Diddy shirt today. Later on when I do my lives tonight. Y'all remember Diddy? Some of y'all might not remember. But Diddy had these shirts that used to say, "Don't get mad, get money." When he had that, it was what album was that came out? I don't know, it was Push Play or Play Song or something, I can't remember. But he had these shirts that said, "Don't get mad, get money." I'm rocking that tonight. I think people really forget that Cassie video was 8 years ago. Because I had so many people on my goddamn Instagram. Yo, Joe, guy, how could you say that? How could you post this guy after you seen that video? Oh, nigga, you wasn't partying the Diddy shit and fucking with Diddy last year? Or 6 months ago before you seen this video? Yeah, you was. These motherfucking bugs, boy. I need some of y'all to remember Cassie stayed with him after that hotel video for a little while. What was it, maybe 1 or 2 years? 2 more years after that video? Don't be mad at me. She was with him for a whole 2 more years after that video. 2 years. Okay, y'all, this is where I call it salute. I'll see y'all a little later on. All right, let me go shower up and I'll be back. All right, peace and love.